to my channel. It is about that time. I cannot believe it, but we're already approaching March. March is the last month of the first quarter of 2024, so time is flying. I don't know about you, but I had great intentions for February. I was really excited. I dubbed it Flourishing February, and in a way I do feel like I have flourished, but I'm not gonna lie, I also kind of fell off in February. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on, but I had some rough weeks, some rough days, some rough weeks, and I didn't go as hard as I wanted to go. So if you're feeling like me and you fell off a little bit in February, like you were really hyped in January, or maybe you weren't even hyped, maybe you haven't felt that like new year, let's get it done like energy yet, I just want to encourage you and tell you, number one, it's okay. Something that's been really speaking to my heart is that the way we view time is so different than how God views time. So like whatever you feel like, oh, I haven't done this, oh, time is slipping away from me, like just vibe, just relax, because we're still very early on in the year. You still have time. Things can change in the blink of an eye in your favor, and so I just wanted to let you know that you're gonna be okay. That time, like, don't even worry about the time, don't worry about none of that, because it's all coming together for you, it's all coming together for me. And so I just wanted to put that out there to encourage you first and foremost, because I'm gonna be transparent on here, y'all. I have nothing to hide. As y'all can see, my frequency in uploading has decreased because, y'all, I was going through it. That's the next thing we'll get into. Sometimes we're being way too hard on ourselves. Like sometimes our version of falling off is still better than, like, it's like, this might sound a little cocky, so I don't want to say it. It's just like, you know, my worst day is better than your best day. Respectfully, not you. I'm just saying in general, like sometimes our worst day is better than, you know, you're like, just give yourself grace. Like if you're not running, you're walking. If you're not walking, you're crawling. If you're not crawling, you're literally just taking a breather. Like it's all okay. Give yourself grace. Apply pressure, but give yourself grace, and understand that if you've fallen off, that's the perfect place to be in to bounce back, because the bounce back is always greater than the setback. And so as we're heading into March, as it's about to be spring, as things are in bloom, I just want us to get all of that energy and just focus it inwards, focus it into the places that we know we have to do better. I have to give myself a little bit of tough love, so there might be a little bit of that in this upload, but overall, you know me, you know this is what I like to do. In order to move forward, knowing what you need to know, I feel like you have to look back a little bit. So on the agenda for today, we're gonna look back at February a little bit, see for me where things went a little wrong. You know, we're going to reflect on what went well, what didn't go so well, what could have gone better, and then we're going to look at our March vision board, because I make monthly vision boards again. Creatively Christelle. If you pull its pictures together, I will arrange them for you. Shameless plug. I really feel like there is power in visualizing what you want as well as physically writing it down. So I'm going to physically write down what I am praying for, what I am expecting, making the vision plain. Like that's what I'm doing, because this is my year. I'm winning. I've already won. It's actually already decided. I just have to show up and do what I know I need to do. So again, on the agenda, we are, you know, you saw my little routine, like you saw what I've been doing to get out of my slump, getting back on track, and we're gonna look back and really like be honest, see where we kind of fell off in February. We're gonna go over our vision board for March, you know, some motivation, and then yeah, really straightforward, easy upload, easy video. I think you should stay for the whole thing. You can adjust the playback speed, do whatever you need to do, but I really want us all to come together. I feel like the more I share about my life, the more I realize I'm not alone. So I feel like it's probably relatable, and it would just mean so much to me if you stayed. Give it a watch. If you enjoyed what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, let's get into our February reflection. February is, you know, I call it the month of love. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But, you know, given Valentine's Day, it's February and like, it's just a lovey-dovey month, right? My February vision board on the screen, it was very like, I'm looking at it by the way, which is why I'm looking this way, but it was very just like lovey-dovey, pink, you know. And honestly, as I look at it, my reality was very similar to this. I'm really proud of this. You know, I literally did get, you know, some heart-shaped ice. I had my nails and my toes done. I spent time with God. I went to church. I had good lemon water. I was with the girls. I dressed well. I read. When I tell you I read, I'm so proud of myself. I think, would y'all be interested in like a book review? Let me know in the comments. I've been obsessed with Freedom McFadden. There's only 3 books right now because my camera's on my other 3, but I read 6 books. So, you know, super proud of myself. I feel like I did lead a very balanced lifestyle. I could have done better with my nutrition, which we're gonna get into for March, because again, we can't keep on like, oh, I should have done better, I could have been done it, like do better, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at a point where as I reflect, and I'm glad that I'm learning these lessons now, so I want you to learn them now while we're early in the year, that it's like, if you know you need to do better, do better. You are the only person that's in your way, and you don't want to make it to the end of the year and be like, wow, another year, and I knew what I did, I just didn't do it. I understand mental health, family stuff, the world, like it is a lot, but what is in your control is in your control. And we have to, again, give yourself grace, but apply a little bit of pressure, because this is that tough love that I feel like if I could have an out-of-body experience, which is something I've also been feeling, we need to talk about that, where it's like, I just don't feel like I'm really here, so I really need to work on being present. But it's just like, if I could speak to myself and look at myself, I'd be like, okay, I'm proud of you. You're doing your thing, but you know you need to wake up earlier. You know you need to take your vitamins. You know you need to drink more water. Yeah, is my water out here? Like, let me drink some right now. You need to start showing up as the person that you want to become. You can't, time is gonna pass anyway. So you're either gonna have the time passing and you're like, wow, I really should work out. Wow, I really should read a book. Wow, I really should ... fill in the blank. Like, how long is it gonna be I really should? Or, oh yeah, I'm gonna, like, how long is it gonna be the oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda? When are you gonna actually start doing it? And I feel like, yeah, we're gonna get into that later, but let's go back into reflecting on February. But that's a theme I felt with myself. I slipped. I got into a little bit of a depressive like slump, and you know, I made it out, thank God. But I just feel like when we catch ourselves slipping, be proactive instead of reactive. Reach out to people. You are loved, you are supported, and just know that I promise people would rather listen to you and just hear you out than to just, like, you're not alone. And I want to reiterate, I just want to really stress that if you have nobody else to reach out to me. Like, you're gonna be okay. And if you feel yourself slipping, if it's starting to get hard to do the basic tasks, I understand. I had a moment, I can't explain it, but I understand. Sometimes a lot of this feels just like, what's the point? Like, but there's a point, and there is a reason, and things are going to get better, and you're not going to be in this tough season forever. I speak that. I want you to receive that the storm is coming to an end. March is going to be marvelous. So we're going to get into that, but I don't know. I'm jumping all over the place, but stay with me. Stay with me. We're still going to reflect on our February vision board. I did feel like I was enough. I did get some really good PR again. Like, I feel like I was in a little bit of a PR slump. For those of you who don't know, like, I'm a content creator, influencer, you know. That is what I do. So brands are constantly sending me things, and I feel like there was a lull, but I started to get some really good PR, and some stuff is coming to the channel pretty soon. We have another sponsored video on the way. So I'm really proud of that, really thankful. Yeah, you know, I was in my content bag. I danced, y'all. I love to dance, and it's so important for me to have creative outlets. Like, I'm starting to learn how to roller skate, and you know, dancing, skating, those things have been really like therapeutic to me. And so I think at least I was consistent with that. You know, I got out my comfort zone, and some things, you know, I have to give myself grace. I just started skating in December, so it's like, I'm skating with people who've been skating for years. I'm not gonna be on their level, and that's okay. You in order to be good at something, you have to suck at something. You have to push through the resistance of being bad at something. And that's something, I'm saying something a lot. But let's say, I don't need to repeat myself. Do you understand with me? Like, in order to be good at something, you have to be bad at it first. And you have to push through the resistance of being bad at it. Because you're not going to get better unless you keep on going, unless you keep on, like, consistency is so key in every aspect, and that's what I really realized in February. So, you know, we're not making excuses, we're getting out of our comfort zone, we're getting better, and we're just like tighten up, you know, just a little bit, with love. Dancing was really therapeutic. I did a hip-hop class, a heels class, a pole fitness class. Yeah, I'm just trying new things, I'm exploring new things, and I'm excited because that's what life is about. We have to give life meaning. We have to do these things. And thankfully, it's about to be daylight savings or whatever. So like, oh, it's going to start getting dark late again. Oh, child, it was rough when it was getting dark at 5. But we're getting into the territory. We're about to start getting late at 7, 8, 9. Ugh, it's amazing. So I can't wait. I have to work on being Mrs. Put It On, but even today, like I'm about to, you know, run some errands, and I just put on a matching set, and I'm gonna put some sweats over it because it's still a little bit cold, but you know, I feel like you can tell I'm just looking good, living better, period. Again, I'm a believer, and I really would not be here without God, so I really do feel like I've been feeling overlooked, unheard, unseen, but I've been really trying to be intentional, listening to uplifting messages, you know, even just like actually tapping in and understanding that God is literally for me. So nobody can be against me, and I've already won. On my darkest days when I don't know what to do, like I was crying a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I cried a lot. I cried a lot. But joy came in the morning. So I'm just, you know, hey, like that's my little encouragement to you. Like, we fall down, child, but we get up. Cause yeah, I win. I'm not gonna let, you know, the ops get that easy W on me. Like I win, period. So here's your sign to get back up. I did have a pink workout set. Like I really celebrated Valentine's Day. I threw a Galentine's with the girls. Like I love love. Love is everywhere, as y'all know, and I've been trying to put it off, but I'm gonna do a chit chat on like, you know, being a late bloomer when it comes to romance and dating and love. And like I feel like Valentine's Day was subconsciously triggering because of, you know, it's just nice to see people in love, but then you're reminded of the lack of it in your life, in your family, whatever the case may be. Like I just feel like, you know, love is everywhere and people show it in different ways, but sometimes on those days it can be a little bit triggering. And I'm honestly like, I was a little bit bothered, and I just listened to this like podcast sermon, whatever, from the one church. It was really good. The one-on-one series, I definitely recommend. Like if you're struggling and you want to change your mindset on your like singleness, like that's goated, because it's okay. That's something else that I've just been really real with myself, with my friends, with my family, and with God. Like when I'm annoyed, when I'm upset, I'm not afraid to say that. Like, and that's okay, because we have to hold space for all of our emotions, not just the positive ones, but just like holding space and being like, yeah, I'm bothered, I'm annoyed with this, but understanding that it won't be like this forever. So I say all that to say we're gonna talk about love in March. I'm gonna go on more solo dates. I'm gonna, you know, find myself, you know, spend more time with myself, etc. And I will take you with me as much as I can. But I say all that to say that like I know that I need to talk about love on here, because I know I can't be the only one who feels the way I do. Like sometimes I just feel like nobody gets me, nobody understands really, and I know that some of y'all can understand, but like again, I don't want to minimize the love that is in my life. I'm very loved, very loved, very loved, but where's the romance? You know what I'm saying? And when Valentine's Day came, to spin it all back, like I was like, dang, like is it ever gonna be my turn? Spoiler alert, it is. And I just have to have, like, I just have to believe. I have to have faith, which is why I've also put that section on my March vision board. But overall, oh my gosh, let's look at our rings, because I've been doing 75, my version of 75. I won't call it hard. It's probably 75, like medium. I don't know. I've been pretty consistent, not as consistent as January or October of last year. I had a perfect month. But I'm, for somebody who was going through it low-key, like I'm not mad. Okay, so February we have 24 workouts, which I'm not mad. I'm not mad, because what's today? The 26th. So I've really been on my Zoom, y'all. Wow. Now January was OD. I was doing 2 a day, so I had 60 workouts in January. So, you know, we need to get that back up for March, but it's like, that's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, I didn't do well. 24 workouts. Like, are you like, give yourself grace, give yourself props. That's why it's so important to document. I made a video on the 5 steps I take to like really like achieve my goals. And of course you have to reflect, you have to plan, you have to execute, but documenting is so important, because your mind will lie to you and tell you you haven't been doing anything. That's why you have to write it down. You have to document it. So yeah, I'm proud of myself for, you know, being consistent, moving my body, whether that's skating, dancing, going to the gym, like, and it's about to get hot. I love the water. I love the water. I love the water. So I will be in that pool. So yeah, just like reflecting, giving ourselves grace, giving ourselves more credit, give yourself a hug. Like, hey babes, like I'm proud of you. Okay, like breathe. You're doing fine. We have to do better. If you fell off, it's okay, but now we get back up. Okay, so all in all, I give February 8 out of 10. Ooh, We like to make it 10. We like to. I love that song. I do need to be more disciplined, more consistent. There's always room for improvement, but I am proud of myself for pushing through even on my darkest days. I'm proud that I'm still here, that I'm still alive, I'm still blessed, that I'm here to encourage you, to love you, to give you love and light, because I understand. If you've fallen off, I understand. It's like, bro, what's the point? And it's so hard to get back on. But that's what I'm saying. You have to push through the resistance of starting and starting again and starting, like, because you haven't failed. You just fallen off, and that's okay. Like, just get back up though. You can't stay down. That's the thing. Like, you just can't stay down. So cry if you need to, but get back up, because March is gonna be marvelous. And with that, let's talk about March, period. So y'all know the drill. I give all of my months a like adjective, and March is marvelous March. Let's get into the definition. Marvelous, causing great wonder, extraordinary, extremely good, or pleasing, splendid. Exactly. That's what March is going to be. We have, for synonyms, we have amazing, astounding, astonishing, awesome, breathtaking, sensational, excellent, splendid, wonderful, magnificent, superb, glorious. We're claiming all of that energy for March. Like, I'm so excited. I did make this vision board, and just to go over it, because I feel like monthly vision boards just help me. Like, when you make things for a year, it's very easy like to just have this overarching thing. I made it physically. I love it. It's in my room. I look at it every day, but breaking things down, like the more you can break it down, that's how we get the 12-week year. Like, you have your year, you have your 12-week year, you have, you know, your month, you have your week, you have your 1 day. Like, break things down into digestible pieces so that you can actually get it done. It's not about, oh, I have to do all this year. What do I have to do today? What can I do this week? What can I do this month? What can I do this quarter? And that's why this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to get back up again. So for March, it's gonna be absolutely marvelous. I'm looking at it, which is why I'm looking this way. But yeah, starting at the top left, I just want to get back on my like just different types of workout vibes. I did not like solid core, but I know that Pilates is really good for like just, you know, toning, and just, it's a good workout challenge. So I'm going to try and do Pilates at least once in March. Drinking my tea, understanding what's mine will find me. I really want to get into like my like cute jewelry bag. I just feel like jewelry is such a nice accessory, and I'm just getting into building up my accessory as I, you know, build up my wardrobe and become a fashion girly. I want to start meal planning and prepping again. Just understanding that every day is a new day. I have this big expensive juicer, so a meal prep and juice vlog is coming, but I need to start juicing again, not just like, oh, I should do that, oh, I bought this thing and I never use it. Like, tighten up, juice, you know, you need to do that, so do it, make time. So yeah. Being just like, you know, I'm abundant. There's an abundance of love, of joy, of peace. It's all in my life. It's all mine, and I have access to it. So I don't need to be acting like, I have to stop acting like I'm not abundant in love and joy and peace and grace and all of that. Like, it's mine. It belongs to me already, and I need to act accordingly. Because when I act out of a scarcity mindset, that's when you act out of fear, out of negativity, and out of scarcity, you do things and you rush things that are not meant to be rushed and not meant to be giving you anxiety. Like, it's all yours. It's coming. Like, you know, let's vibe. Tomorrow's a new day. Again, green juice really makes me feel good when I drink it. So we're getting back on the green juice vibe. God is within her, she will not fall. That is one of my favorite verses. Mind, body, and soul are worthy of rest. So doing things that are restful for my mind, restful for my body, restful for my soul. Literally just working on my sleep hygiene, feminine wellness as well. Just like really making sure I'm, you know, I'm getting not older, because I'm literally 24, but just like making sure that my entire wellness regimen is taken care of. Sleeping good sleep. I'm definitely focused on my finances, y'all, because again, I just feel like I'm getting older. Maybe the frontal lobe is like starting to develop for real, but I'm just like, yeah, I need to start taking my probiotics, and I need to start saving more and just really focusing on my financial security and health. Obviously the gym, I want to go on a vacation. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but I need to get out of here. I need to go on the beach. So that's what I put on my vision board. Dance, you know, period. I want to listen to more podcasts again, be in dance classes, and I actually want to like challenge myself in the classes so that I can be on the video. Like, usually when they're recording people, I stay to the back, but I want to be featured on like one of my like dance studios Instagrams or something like that, you know. match made in heaven, probiotics, you know, money is coming, financially abundant, financial blessings, period. Wonderful things are about to happen. Just self-care, eating good, skincare, creating a life I can't wait to wake up to. I'm healthy, shoe game, waking up early, drinking my water, skincare, reading some good books that are also nonfiction, because I just have some really good books I need to finish, like Atomic Habits, The Mountain Is You, like, you know, just I have some work that I need to do because I've just been lost in, you know, fictional book land, which is fine, as you can see from my vision board. But yeah, waking up early, again, a vacation, going on a plane. I have this like inside of a plane that's Dior, and I think that's a brand trip, and I want to go on a brand trip. I want to go to exclusive invite only brand events for creators, and I want to go on a brand trip. How that's gonna happen, I don't know. I need God to do his biggest one, but I know that I'm a micro influencer for now, but my big break can be at any point, and I just want to be ready when that happens because I know that I'm gonna be a hot commodity and my presence will be requested in rooms, in cities, in states, in countries, in events. So I need to make room for that. Counting my blessings, counting the love that's in my life, journaling, understanding and trusting in God's plan. Late bloomers still bloom. You know, that's really important to me because when I fell off in February, I was just feeling like, oh my gosh, like when you lose hope and when you start to think that things are not happening because they're taking a long time, it's a dark place to be in. So just, I really want this to resonate this March, that like, just because it's taking time doesn't mean it's not happening. So there's that. Meal prepping. Spending time with God, obviously. And I love this quote: there are people you haven't met yet who will love you. It just gives me hope. Like, just know that this is not your final like season. There's people that you haven't even met that are going to be such amazing parts of your life. You have to hold on to hope. You have to keep living. You have to keep going. And that's what March is about for me. I have just lots of cute like pictures of the girlies on here, just looking good, hair done, nails done, outfits, swimsuits, traveling. You know, never know, I might get some keys to an apartment. I don't know, that would be really crazy and a big, like, God did his biggest one. I don't see that happening for real, but that's always going to be on my vision board because you never know. You have to have faith. I'm going to be in the gym. I must find myself at a beach, eating well, just focus on my wellness. Lots of greens, lots of vegetables, you know. Working out for an hour a day. If I can watch shows for hours on end, I can work out. Like, come on. And I can even watch the show while I'm working out. It's like, be for real, y'all. Stop making excuses and be for real. I love this picture of this girl. Her hair is slayed. I just, you know, these braids have been in since December. So at some point in March, these are coming out and I just need my hair to look good. You know, creating content, waking up early, prioritizing my peace of mind. I love a good little cute drink that looks like horchata, or like, I don't know, but just, you know, it gives like vacation, like, but hydration, but like, you know, health. I don't know, that just looks cute to me. I definitely want a green workout set. I just feeling green for March. So we'll see if I can get my hands on one. Do well, live well, dress really well, vacation. How silly of me to forget that I am the love of my life. I'm the love of my life. Like, in my body, like showing love to the person that I'm with 24/7. That is so important. And I told you, like, I haven't really been feeling present. And so I'm going to work on being present and showing love to myself in the present, not overthinking the past, not anxious about the future, but being present and just showing myself love in the moment because that's what I deserve. So romanticizing my life, you know, I love just like being moisturized, smelling good, hair done. Skating, of course. I'm gonna make so much progress in March. I'm gonna get my foot over the other foot and I'm gonna go smoothly around the rink, and I'm gonna start even trying tricks and stuff. Like, March is just gonna be a transformative month for my skating journey because I've been stalling. Again, I'm still an infant in skating terms because I started in December, so I'm not gonna compare myself or beat myself down for not being at the same level as people who have been skating for years. If you're watching this, of course, it's all with love, respectfully, but you know, let's pipe down because I'm still a baby in skating world. But yeah, some luxurious PR. I want NARS PR, honestly. NARS, if you're looking at this somehow, I love you. And I want to be on your PR list. So yeah, just some PR lists, like some great events. I'm worthy of love in all forms, in all stages, in every moment, in every season. I'm worthy of all the love. Platonic, romantic, self, familial, like with my friends, like I'm worthy of it all. And so are you. That's just another girly in the dance studio, because I will be in that dance studio. I will be expressing myself through creative movement and getting a workout in, and like, you know, getting better at my craft. So one day I'm gonna have everything I prayed for. I really believe it, and that goes to say that I also will be praying about these things. Like, faith without works is dead. Works without faith is dead. It goes both ways. And I just say all that to say that March is gonna be marvelous. February, you know, we might have fallen off, and that's okay. You know what you need to do. You know you have to get back up. You know you have to tighten up. You know you've been making excuses. You know you've been down and out. But if you have any strength, and right now hopefully I can give my strength to you, if you have any strength, if you can pull any of yourself together, I want you to get up. I want you to do one thing today that your future self will thank you for. I want you to give yourself grace, but apply that pressure, because time is flying. We were just like, oh my gosh, happy new year. We're about to be in March. It's about to be summertime. So, you know, if you need to get in that gym, if you need to try that skincare regimen, and you know if you need to go to that doctor, you know if you need to start listening to that podcast, you know if you need to start spending some quiet time in the morning with God, whatever is on your mind, whatever you know you need to do, start doing it. Try the new thing. Start skating, go dancing, learn a new skill, meal prep, get a juicer. Like, you can do it. Create the content. More stuff is coming to you on like how to become a successful content creator. You know, I'm finally monetized on here. Well, I got monetized late last year, and so I have some tips for YouTube, things I wish I knew, like all of that stuff, you know. Go get a therapist, you know, talk to that lady or that guy, you know. Just know it's all coming together for you. I see it for myself. I see it for you. And just know that if I could make it out of that slump that tried to take me out in February, I know you can do it too. Like, you're already watching this video. If you made it this far, I know that you're really looking for some motivation. I'm so happy that you're here, and I thank you so much for your support, your love, your subscription. But like, I believe in you, and I mean that wholeheartedly. I mean that wholeheartedly, because I believe in myself, and I want you to believe in me. This is a great season. It's early days. Don't lose hope. Don't lose heart. It's all coming together. Let's make March the best month so far of the year. And then let's make April an even better month. Like, get back up. February, you don't have to succumb to the agenda of, oh, February wasn't my month, so y'all got it. I'll try again in 2025. Get up. And let's make the rest of the year amazing. Let's finish Q1 with a bang for, you know, my non-corporate girlies. That's the first quarter, which ends in March. So let's finish Q1 strong, and let's do what we need to do, because it's getting warmer, the sun is shining, and what's in our control is in our control, and we're not gonna succumb. We're not gonna let time pass us by. We're not staying down. I don't know about you, but me personally, I'm not staying down. So anyway, I'm running late and I need to go, but just know that I love you so much. It's much love always. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this encouraged you. If there's anything else that you want to talk about, let's talk about it in the comments. Let's make it a safe space. I'm rooting for you as always, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you so much, and let's have a marvelous March. All right. Bye.